television, also on Kessben radio. Now, enyumbre yatna say our new studios our encry. Oshayen ewo nkra oshayen ekumase ene ne mpotam nyina sanso ena wutie yen ewo 93.3 ewo kumase ne mpotam enkran so 92.9. We're also live on Facebook with Marian Facebook Live. Na wasan so ashen ewo YouTube. Enyumbre the maiden edition of Punch ewo enkran ana ne Boating Studios and Debrel from Aseda Twin Towers ewo kokomlimli ena enyumbre atnase Debrel. Today is the 9th of September 2021. And enyumbre with special guest Honorable Boache Ejako. Oye senior yinani no a former vice president in New York Bank or science so a former minister for energy Republic of Ghana enyumbre yene no ebetuchin komo na ya say as a nation ya say o my then ene wo say ye anamon ben ene wo say itu I be my Ghana atumi adijie kwamben ene betumi afaso aka ye ho bom se Ghana for na ya chichire o my Ghana so atumi adi ye na enwumbre yetna si ye behwe se nsama aba Ghana na wotwi na sansem no ensusanso a ewo edemaye no sen ena etie baako a aba anwumbre ye behwe na yaka ho asem no se former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama called the thank you tour in the Bono region and sama ode akotudwa ene se eba abato ewo Ghana sese ne kira ne se elections ye winning no ewo polling station ye winning elections so coalition center and ye winning elections so Supreme Court. Elections are won at the polling station. And in 2024 elections are there nim. Se drew ha abano yeba winning no ewo polling station. Yanko winning ewo coalition center ana se Supreme Court. Enunti abano ye kwa koto 2024 no do or die affair. Now semi eba ye Ghana fobi actually wana adwen se ususu se former president John Dramani Mahama wan kasa ye se panyi enkasa sa ebi susu se asema okan ye onka asemboni bia ye nyina nim say elections are won at the polling station enti okan na eno na o shemukena enya asemboni bia wanwumbre ye begye adwenkyere ewo sa asemi ho efri empayimfo pi enchen ha ne won betwetwe nkomo yabisa won sesen ena wofa saasemi asem we sunsanso ewo edema Ghana ye democracy amamu enhyehyɛ ho no sen ena etie won suso a wo hwɛyen won suso a wotie yen enwumbre wadwenkyerɛ won susuye ene wasembisa no sen ena etia wobetumi ede aba na yatoto adwen ede a hye sa ensem no ɛho. Okay, nti sansema former president Mahama ekaye no video no ewo ho a enche bia no ebebo ede a kira momidin ede Ohene Gyan lawyer. Thank you, and I will say thank you to enwumbre send the medical akano Honorable Boache Ejako ewo studio so ene no ebe twetwe is our special guest but answer na ye hwenim say ye ne lawyer Nana Obri Boahene, Deputy General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party ebe twetwe nkomo enwumbre sa ensoso ena ye hwe nimu ese ye ne eye Honorable Peter Tobu ono eye retired superintendent of police ono ensoso ena sign eye emrahye bedwani edema Ghana dishe a wonsoso wo eye wa yebehwe enwumbre sesen ena ono soso na dwenkyere on this issue yak bobosu so etie enwumbre nti former president John Dramani Mahama call bono na ɔyɛ interview no asɛm bɛn ɛna ɔkaeɛ ɛfa do or die enkyeremu bɛn ɛna ɔde aba sɛ ne deɛ no ɛne or die be die ɛnyɛ ade korɔ ne mmom ɛyɛ idiomatic expression enti the general secretary Asiedu Nketia say so teacher ankyerɛ obrɔfo yie na wonti do or die asia menko kanse bia emfa nhye ɛyɛ former president John Dramani Mahama na no na onka asɛm bia ɛbro so enwumbrɛ yɛbɛhwɛ sansemi yɛdi ho enkita ho ne ahwɛ ne sunsun so ɛwɔ ɛde maye video a former president John Dramani Mahama ɛkɔka asɛmi ɛno ɛna wo bɛhwɛ sisi ɛwɔ ɛyɛ studios ɛyɛ ha enwumbrɛ.
Lawyer, thank you.
Yes, lawyer, thank you. Yeah, here's a video. No,
all our party executives say you must be at that police station and make sure the right thing is done. You must be at the collation center and make sure the right thing is done. Don't abdicate your responsibility at that level and expect that after somebody has stolen the election, you go to Supreme Court to see if they will turn the election for you. They won't do it. Maintain sign. It's a do or die affair. It's an English idiom. Mubianko be in the dictionary and see what do or die means. It's different from all die be die. All die be. I'm telling all our party executives, say you must be at that polling station and make sure the right thing is done. You must be at the college.
Excellency, the former President John Dramani Mahama, or the Etubia and I would say Nyumbre. Now, a semi by in a Ghana for be a church on a drink. I was a semi ho and Nyumbre, you better say, Wajencha on Susiano saying, Ena Ecoye. Yanin Nana lawyer Obri Boyne, Deputy General Secretary of the new Patriotic Party, about to train Como and Nyumbre. Sanso. And Honorable Peter Tobu, NDC Member of Parliament for Wawes, Yen so a better chain and Como and Yumbre studios are okay. Yene Nana lawyer Obri Boyne, air to chain and Como and Yumbre Yarese. Hello, lawyer. Okay, lawyer Nana Obri Boyne ewo line se na twetwe nkomo enwunu. Hello lawyer. Okay, lawyer Obri Boyne ewo line no eso enwumbre. Hello lawyer. Hello lawyer.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Memoajo.
Yeah, I just saw him.
Nambom to say.
Oh, I'm going for another room.
Okay. Enyumbre, we are Deputy General Secretary of the new Patriotic Party. What science for class 7 notice say you left a ban and as a quenya ni free wa. Likely so bekwa kujina as the General Secretary for your party. Na party ma atwaba ede ama enyumbre. Yefre wana ebisa se former President John Dramani Mahama nasem a okokan ewo bono wa region se election 2024 ebeye do or die ewo polling station o se waka asema buruso ana.
Oh, well, sure, no, they are no work and asem. No, so may ya no. Oh, they work and asem. Oh, no, or call touchman. I can't from no go do or die. Okay, now, man, for a year, now, see. Then I from station called me. So I made a response, I said, I'm going to say, oh, do or die, dear. What you have no one have been one. And your banqua dumbo was yasser for. Because you see, my kind Ghana back to some. Meaning Ghana back to some. Meaning I just so my Ghana back to some. NDC, MPP. MPP for tradition. Kwame Nkrumah in 58, passed PDA, Preventive Detention Act. The Chotuma Yamfaun Kokot. Omochi Dankwabe Mprin. Omochi Amanfo Biba. Bafo Siakuto. Omochi Netum. There is a well-known politician, a friend of SSB. Akotonio SSB in the prison crown, near Chini woman. Near Chini woman. Omabamamu. Omachita for Momabamu. Now, even there was this case of Otmaladam and Amadu Baba. In him, some watch, I never the Moko Shukupa. Nabajima, Medum Ranakase. He said, Sonama Amanfo, Medical School. Maybe 3 so. Otmaladam, Amen Kumama Yapam, Otmaladam, Amadu Baba. I'm ne papa. Amen Kumama Yachi Muna. Bomabamu. A point in time, no political party about the Kabum coming from United Party. United Party, no Northern People's Party, National Liberation Movement, Gashumo Few, Muslim Association Party, Wasa Youth, Ashanti Youth, Voter Congress. What United Party? United, not Congress, so Congress Party, Buzi and David Dankwadiano, a Congress Party. Now, Kwame Nkrumah tried to the extent that in 1964-65, Nkrumah is a one-party state. Omabamu, baby, Kwame Nkrumah in 18,000 votes, yes, 0, no. Young one chibi. Now, Kwame Nkrumah, this is Nkrumah Koye. Then this tradition organized. 69, they came to power. 72, 13 January, 72, a champion with 2 Omguya. A champion tried to suppress that tradition. The bidder. In 77, a champion started the union government. In 1992, MPP leaders, factors, about 99% those who oppose a champion's union government. Peter Lajete, Ofakutu Kuju, Samokujato, Dubois, DJ Darocha, Odoisa, because of a kind of she catered them, Aramposa, because of a kind of they opposed a champion in 77. So a champion, one bravo, dear call, yeah, the multi-party democracy, Yanya, and a champion, 78. Palace School by a champion official. Then in 79, Omobako multi-party, the UNC and the PFP, and I let man firm. Then Rollins came because they were organizing for 83 elections. And I'm now Rollins 82. Rollins also that was the end of multi-party. But water. In 1988, Professor Dubois gave lectures at the Films. The Ghanaian Films, 1988, British Council. A third door we are soldier for attacking. Honor, Buffalo soldier coca, there will be inferno. Not just a mobile, multi-party, the Emmaso, almost say the passion. By 1999, Rollins and Wilson from my born and the normal dear Fanam, take commissioner 92, or political parties. In 92, they boycotted the presidential elections. No, they boycotted the parliamentary elections. In 96, they reorganized. And 2000, they won. 2008, they lost. They went to opposition. They reorganized again. And 2016, they came to power. But what Fasanima to tell you, say, this is a traditional, or more the fighting spirit, the unyielding spirit, the Ukumapima Pimba spirit. The oak tree can never be a preacher's point. That is the point I'm making. And you say, oh, yeah, President Mahama, no could never be said. Oh, 2024, a do or die. Man, oh, my God, sorry. What did you hear? You can't see me.
No, lawyer.
Ah, yeah.
Bisa Sasimi, the year 2012, after the 2012 general election, New Patriotic Party mpanyimfo, then the candidate Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, or then the running mate, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Echo Supreme Court, Echo challenge the election. Now, at the time, the electoral commissioner then, Dr. Kwadwo Afarijan, Nasema Okai, say elections are won at the polling station. I said, don't Katia Okakasama National Democratic Congress. Also, can I say elections are won at the polling station. Supreme Court majority decision almost say elections are won at the polling station. And he said, nay, now Supreme Court John Dramani Mahama at the Electoral Commission and MPP candidate or when and Akufo-Addo call court. The Supreme Court has signed a famous idea and say elections are won at the polling station. And he said, nay, former President Mahama called a Techima no koka say elections are won at the polling station till 2024. You better make sure say polling station hold there. E be do or die affair. Waka dibia yenti bida organa.
Yeah, so to say that elections are won at the polling station is to just be indulging in simplistic argument. Simplistic in the sense that, look, say you talk about police station be. Na nipa say na ese nipa du na ese to. Na say nipa du asan koto. No court challenge you court. Na court you satisfied say near course that police station no. Wrong ba. So ba mo koto ababio. In the Supreme Court case 2013, some of the Supreme Court judges said, "Womunko to or police stations be branch." So to say that elections are won at the polling station, it's so simplistic. It's like say you go football. Now, football here, a game. But no control net team you go. For me, it's simplistic. Simplistic and absurd in the sense that some ball on those sub I'm not question net team, I thought net team, but you go. I call it simplistic and absurd. So don't say ball, a shima angle. Say you're outside. Now Uboshimwa, nearly raising flag and you're outside that, and you go. So to say that, elections are won at the polling station. As to, let me borrow the words of William Shakespeare, whether fair is foul or foul is fair, elections, that is a simplistic and absurd position.
Lawyer Obri Buahine, Deputy General Secretary, New Patriotic Party, a private legal practitioner, and Yeneno Etchin Komo, Enyumbre, or Punch Jumadi so on Kessben television, also on Kessben radio. Yene another legal practitioner, lawyer Honorable Baba Jama Mohammed, Baba Jama ewo ahumano so Mohammed Ahmed be say any full name no enana. Honorable Baba Jama memoajo. Honorable Baba Jama Timenka. Hello. Hello, Honorable. Okay. Nambom to say.
Namia don't be able to there.
Be able to okay. And you bring ye frail and I frail. Fast as a former President Mahama. Or can thank you to or can what Techiman. Abeye ye ewo Ghana about say election 2024 ebeye do or die affair. Na wuti unua lawyer Obri Buahine, Deputy General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party. Ne send na all churches so say to simply say elections are won at the polling station no simplistic and absurd. Minim sa former President Mahama Kaibi aka say idea or prepare grounds to say or they be share NDC Mranti and Mabawa also Mukutu Panse 2024 Abia obey elections no say EBC bia EBC war polling station sir and former President Mahama or Pese Ochrana.
And it came my mate for Juna, Menkase. Asemna John Mahamakan. But she, in your opinion, of brave boy. For history number, but near one country among for said the same elements now war MPP no. The same group of people be into a kahone for more NDC. The only country me say obi to say munufi no onka MPP tradition. Only country me say obi to say Muhammad Idris no onka MPP and UP tradition no onka home. Only country me say obi to say if that anyway me now they were not part of it. In Timor we say when we talk of resilience no only in MPP. And this Grampono have even more. We have refined it because we have revolutionaries among us. There are revolutionaries among us, and they are refined the situation. And the members will be at here and say the same people who are not moving politics from the Nkomatam Nabano. It is the same people who are doing the politics today. But what is important is they say no, you about form republic democracy. Democracy don't say here be real na ne aja tum je be democracy. And some bi wo ka e na ma ro ko bi ti say na no brave one. O ka say o create impression is that them won't be the crowd na ha. O ha na Kabu ejina platform so say Ghana so man we near ebe Afghanistan. One no when anything wrong with it. Over and Obi Ejina will say, young Cope withdrew and Goma Abe withdrew, Abe we know that young Fanko Day, young another nonsense in the debate near pay. And no man, this or no can be this and yet. Or one cherished president was in Anado. I can say, all die, did die. Well, won't anything wrong with it. John Mahama Nyokano, Koko dictionaries they are being when we say do or die. You have fresh professors, you have fresh psychologists, you have fresh vocabulary. A chirese adiebi a would do when you see so I wouldn't with you. But all means or say me de mina. And no interest of Obin Congo basa.
Hello, Baba, na wow, can't see, say, Adia would see when you say, by all means, Mamin
children. Oh, my, do we Obi in time or China to throw the questions about Mamin children. Ye can't say, Obi, a do and that, me. Me, quack pay, Adia. Adiana me pen, me go through fair means, me the Marquanson echo. And this will be a town of Peso Sicimia. Men come and stand me different, them reframes in the Bacon Sicimiana. Me too, and I made him right, man. No, be better or day, Sabi Cotiqua and Biso. I bet I didn't film in some men come and stand me different frame. We a lawyer, Constitution of Ghana say, so be so so boom, raswa. You have the right to resist it. And I'm a and by saying that do or die, no, he fed out or chiras yet. Or see on one person will be message will be election. Or see almost years before no message here. He fed on the cancer statement who clear video never no. But so big a person yeah, that is a different situation altogether. I don't say that the catcher giant. Jumana no. They should obey the writing. And this also no be baby more, obey down and way more. So obin to no case, who show be kutupa, who show we are. Mamen can show you do or die for us. Yeah, because you're pulling station, yeah, and this is one on here, Gazano. Pulling agents there, anyway, because of case election I want at the police station. Every politician works his sort. And him say elections are won at polling station. And at that polling station, because the mayor came here, your research is a problem in an polling agent and a polling station. One of the necessary documents, no. one of them sign documents now you fill forms no one of them sign agent and he said no catch them say look is a do or die just a couple agent station one according to ukwa prepare who did the be na prepare who men people in station so make sure them run in the base mo if you abandon no but so be the seven obeding and kwasasem also make sure that Obama mrana there's nothing like telling people to be violent, but telling people to resist a legitimate in law.
Baba, and yet the same reason our woman say when we statement previously. Penyophobia, Ubo Cabo, Ubo, I president then candidate Kufuado, Ubo Piana, or Casse, and we statement. Lawyer Obribwa wan condemn me. Nana who say any statement na ebuadia nene sa justification ya woman yes sa justification ya na abra then candidate Kufuado koka all die be die na all justify.
Okay no me ka kire wo no me ka say wo lawyer Obribwa no krumwa sad statements one condemn it is necessary the same person man of the condemn we are no a hypocrite and I want to say
okay so mami call
I can say so o kuma man same way to see not no one condemn na and obi akoka do or die no condemn no dia then he is becoming a hypocrite and I want to
but mami call no na me bisa say e dey ntina one condemn previous one at this time Susu say enyese lawyer everyone nana what's ye unua ai baba jama said na all can say
na president mahama so no can me ma condemn one ben me say ban to say ma condemn ben me can say do or die no na can say ultimate family na the bankwa Tumbo Buzia tradition. I know the David. I am going to try one to me. A champion try one to me. One is a try one to me. That's because the man be more homeless. You cry. That is one. Now, make condemn, me just say, do or die no. Me, or no kind of tree, do or die no. At the police station. You can't do or die no. So I can't mention us here MMPP for so not begin to but I look at you before say do or die not to say but you with you. Do or die no. So I can't mention us here. You mention us here P MPP for the man or Marty do or die say me respond. No response will say, oh and you see a chat. Do or die in the no. For my interpretation, do or die, President Mahama, do or die, no, brofo. I'm not call moonlight and I'll see you among fun to brofo or mom co security, a dramatic expression. It is people need to be said, no, blue boy, Deputy General Secretary. President Mahama, they do or die. Now among fun to brofo, they are ye. It is a tracia bono to the mere. But also, okay, I don't say idiomatic expression in Brofo. If you do or die, no, but see idiomatic expression in Bono language, then you actually say, who see a big chat? For that one, and here, that is not negotiable at all. Don't mark my words.
No, me bisa say eba
sa. That is not negotiable. Nane. Catch for more party, catch for more part. Omen, I am going to have a kakra was enough. Yeah, whatever has us, was enough because he had a class enough for Koto, and so they have to 2024. Until I'm going to do or die, make a she has enough. Now, so make us see a big chat, and whatever has us, no, as enough.
Nane, maybe say, only ni a Ghana democracy in the Ayakui. Ghana for now, or Kotoabano. Sa, we this year, ye be chat, do or die, no Ghana for. Any nye sadie no I be pese ye be ko e be free sadie ho
na ka se bia ni je wana bi nyanyo ho onu do oda no ka no brofo na da ya nte brofo no ya nte na fie yi because ya nko siku amira chinti ya nte brofo na MPP ni bi samre o mete bono o ka no osimane okay do or die no Kessben no be chichire musuma me to bono enti do or die no bono no o ka je se minchire mu a me ka je se minchire mu ni idiomatic expression in bono no je se usia metwa enti o mo pa mo me enko asen off me enko ye rehearsal so ano de enko ye mra
lo ababa jama
enko wo ma minia
unsusu se ye can say na response no so free munuanom the other side eba say ya na eja Ghana fo ayem hihye
oh minia ayem hihye no so no me buy because no dey afi dey buy fie so no dey once na buy ana me boa enti se brebra ma ne nso ma se me ono o kana no se yen konko rehearsal no se ye kwakokwa na se yen ntokwa na ereku but so ma dun so mbebe bi mu ho dia eni o mehia no ho ba yen de yen ya dun se kwakoko eni yen ya dun se kwakoko e bata bi but so bribo ka se yen ko rehearsal sa me se yen de ye baba na ya baba ye the right and ya follow law follow emra kwanso but so mu adwemboni po bi a o mabo mutri mo mra bi hia ho
okay
so it's not about say yeah kwakoko asem na ye kan so no wan kasa tiaze ka zo ndimi ngondamo because so because adia me ko die me ko no do and die that is I say obenya dia na at the end of the day no ye na person no kredie bedadi yo ba man so kan o kato so say ye pese ye fair at the end of the day no we win they will lose. O can say na wan kan to aso tie food de bre okay at the end of the day no say ye fair na se me do and die no me won say genuinely me lose a media tu but say me tia no bi be wi me pa bi ze me ya bra ze me de anu na esi e bi nye den NCBU and so no aboni tu pose no ye na anu no wi a no ba ba ye biom dia no be ho reserve that o be share
okay, so lawyer Nana Obiri Buahene, a deputy general secretary of the New Patriotic Party, a lawyer Baba Jamal, former member of parliament for Akotia constituency, leading member of the NDC, and your matching Komo Enyumbre on this stage. But for Madam Enyumbre.
okay all right
okay yene lawyer Nana Obiri Buahen ede lawyer Baba Jama honorable na twetwe nkomo enwumbre wadwen kire onsusuye wasembisa obetumi ede aba na yinya atoato adwen ewo democracy jumadi so wo Kessben enwumbre Punch Jumadi ewo Kessben. Democracy is on Saturday. Punch is on Thursday. Yetwa Jumadi no so na yehwe se yene eye opanyin ba konsoso betwetwe nkomo na yahwe se ono so sen ena na dwenkyerete on this issue. Reverend Bufa ewo line so yene no twetwe nkomo enwumbre quickly on this issue. Hello Reverend.
Hello.
Me wajo.
Yo.
Na bom to say.
I'm a lawyer.
Abusuafo ho ye de.
I'm saying
yeda obo ade ase enwumbre yembra ho na yembisa sa do or die asemia abetohi as an independent Ghanaian observer saying na onso so wafa no.
Yo lawyer ma me fa akonye so na me na wase na mentia Kessben na tiefo nyina wo mutie ni rei ene Ghana this year rei yakoyi ma so aba yeji ahomia yetie point jumedi kete etiseye na mentia wa mususu mdosi
no kre
no kwasa me se yamanyofoi saya na asemi fio so amanyofoi na ekoma asem ebefie na no kwasa me se asemi so ba so a ewese ye ya jumedi ni nyina aboa ma kabem kabi amamu a yebu o mamu etimi ewie payo.
This call is now being recorded.
Matie Ira, Mampedida da Mahama, Ninsema, Okaye no, Tumewa TV. The office of the team Compudia, Echo, Efra Muna, as so. Now the leadership here said, because the ordinarily from a communication perspective, the assembly we can't assembly muda honumwa. And can you remove? Oh, lawyer, God, can you remove? And maybe I'll be back at them. Now, assembly, no, na enipa dodo no awo adwen ahodo fa asem fo ano no na kyerɛ asem no wosi ehiwe mu yi eno na ama nkomodi nyina ekoso efise megitum pa sɛ yera bahama na asem na okaye no na ne straightforward da obro straightforward da anta yese yese ayeke asem ni nyina ne sɛ eno a ose Asabuba, the executive, and the concept that the Pano Ekansen. The concept and you change your understand. Assembly in Nipanika, and Efana on Nipanika, and very no can't, Mediana, and the professor. Oh, so Obakaya, I say, that's the lessons I call year 2020, the lessons I call year, and celebrate any PJ. Na adia ba ko a ebe mu a nka eya ha adwene kakra we temam tabi abemu 1992 ani se da elections yi any elections we nko a tifo ntie enipa bi ehwe wo mu ankwa na ohwe setima de there is abundant evidence say enipa be say na setima south eco police station a wo mu esusu say information bi wo mu nya free wo mu party wo no na nka wo mu tini wo mani a processing ema etututu koso ema enipa bi hwe wo mu kra menkai ebusuafo eyawo and abato enyi dwumedi a etwasema okredia ehwe ne kwa and having said that ka me kwase wu bia eba enunti e wo si enya santi asewi if you say you Mahama sama okokan no okokan wo tetima na tetima south tetima north within the context of the team and will make it assessment. Now, Mizaya, or how Kakra me want to say, oh, say, and now we see into a copa or how they buy Ama and Chakra and a minority in parliament. As you move to kiss the zone, still president, and it's a compensation be any Noma and Bra. If you say, the should actually mad this year. Into Nunca, yes, to a baby year. Ya swear in a new government. Ya koye nim yampeni futu na mono. Ankananka ideally no kebe se sa oya unwa enipa bishi wo mokra na bako form kakra. Enti no se yinya statement bi free empeni ho say political leader say non-political leader. Sa sem no ese ko hinyan. Ya unwa ebusiano ewo and no more see American Kenya. Now, and no matter asking me, did say, I was a year. No custom, they say, oh, and they say, because Macacademy feel or maybe any so.
Reverend, I mean, besides, Reverend Justice Poku Mensa Bufa is a lecturer, Christian Service University College, and then the church in Como and Brain is with the communications department. On this issue, the name maybe said former President Mahama say, "Do or die," a idiomatic expression. And you know, I just say a be a old school, and also be a brofono say one shall ye, and I will be no problem. But so ye not to change there. Kono susu say. A very simple idiomatic expression. O my ya any say ubia kofa interpretation for bia added to so the creative mischief bia. Wo as a communication person, sana hunana.
Lawyer no kwase mini meka se said you Mahama esa ba bese mu no media mi hu ni saa. Na the entire mi hu ni saa eni se nyina so a and in the say, lawyer, you have the political communication. There's a manusema ye, said ye, a manufacturing, a pampas, and a simple swa. said you must di enkomo efa empempi no eya na de a text ni say my panin bi anasa manyuku bi ana manyuni bi any nesitafo ejin komo letitru ekoye baabi a odini say owo support na only the supporters kasa so ya na said the enkomodi ni esi na esikono eya na esesa kakra ewom enunti na me sha say build this point bi say that man ho ya yewura mahama ko kan atani enukra na ma asem no kan ye no eyifu kakra intia eman yefu kakra medical kan na me say 60 years say LDC lost some very important source nipa be 90 asoja for to ema wo mu efiri mu enunti say ye ko kan say bia ye Kenya nipa no say okay na no die si ye no asemo anya wo he motena ase ena mo ma no ma fire ase na emom ye ko ye nim no de ye hani ye mo aboa ye ho efise pedi esie bia no anto be nko o se to nipa ema ye a na enu na eyi hunu na ya na media ye rama ma se no kan ye no na me ni kwini mi jitum se ye free bi damage control ne say we ye okanifo ana opani no aka se bi na wo mu sa asem no anko yi na wuni akokodu a odi beti ya dia tum say asemi am kan ye die anko yi and of course and African politicians any Ghana politicians they won wo musuma ba akopa no omo ka asem na anko yi akokodu a ye tadi ji asem tum say asem na anko yi ni achi akan no eya na ntai ni ho eni si ye fa kwa fufu bi so say ye ben belisi asem no say ye bi tiri yi afata ho na the nipa edro no etire o maduni tia ye no na ye di bi di fa ho mi do di say ye ma pin that na ha ye no damage control na me say na dwunu pa no enko ko tnase na wo say nya kwanya fufo e won thank you to our koi any campaigner nyame aduma is far away the 2024 be ye no me say ensem bi sa no e be ye di so wetin ya say repeat you. That is my honest opinion. But they say, no, say why you damage control? I don't say politicians, you know, like I will pay equalization. Equalization, you know, say now no way kind intimation can be crowned again. Then so as a no crown, I will say now no as soon as you can, you say now see no. Then there was also back up you say now you see no. And you see you say damage control. And now your man penny that Mahama. Oh yeah. Now meaning so trust more yourself introspection or doing something we are to a bread any biaya or can't no na me ni lawyer in my opinion na a bad thing.
Yabeda Reverend Justice Poku Mensa Bofa, who is a senior lecturer communications department Christian Services University College Enyumbre say no atwetwe nkomo na wamaye nchemu on this issue. Now member studio na special guest Enyumbre Honorable Bwache Ejakon was honorable memwadu
Mijoso
na empom etisen
nyame adaro ye pa
eda oboade as ehia na ache
no correct.
But you are still looking very fresh.
I'm trying to.
God has been good to you.
Amen. Amen.
Opanye nyumbre meneno etwetwe nkomo ewo studios say opanye Boache Honorable Boache Ejakon former vice president Bank of New York and former minister for energy Republic of Ghana. And then no etwetwe nkomo enwumbre wamba ha say ye no politics na ye be but ye dwen Ghana ho enwumbre na ye to adwen na ye say ye my Ghana ho nsem na say but then ansana ye be she dwumadi na sekra na ye nkohwe na si international conference center wa brekwa Ghana Emrantie ne Mabawa Ejipchi Eco International Conference Center se na job fair bi a ekoso ewo na Emrantie Ebotwi Eco ho se wo kohwe se opportunity bi ewo ho for employment for one ana yenhwe video a yɛkɔfaeɛ ɛwɔ saa ɛhɔ no mbra sesie na yɛtoa dwumadie no ɛso a ɛno no. Okay, so video now we share Jumadia course on International Conference Center. Ghana Branti and Mabawa I Kushia Ewo Jumadia na se enono ena wo hwe job fair lawyer Justin Kudua ene ne mpanyimfo ene hyehyɛ sa Jumadia se wɔkɔhwɛ sɛ akwanya bɛn ɛna Ghana mmeranteɛ ne mmabawa betumi afa so na wanya edwuma ayɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɔman Ghana ne no ɛna betia former president Mahama ɛde atodwa sɛ ɛba job ho ɛnsɛnsɛm a osusu sɛ there should be a national dialogue. Also guy president Akufo-Addo ɛto ne nsa frɛ wɔne Ghana de hyɛ pii ne ɛtrase ne nyinaa hwɛ sɛ Ghana mmeranteɛ ne mmabawa na wonya adwuma nyɛ no kwan bɛn ne ɛbɛfa so ɛbɛpɛ adwuma ma wɔn na ankɔyɛ sɛ NPP sisei ɛna mepɛ sɛ meyɛ no enti NPP wei na ɛna yɛyɛ no. Others have said sɛ na address no specifically deɛ na ɔyɛyɛ so ɔde address those issues. Enwumbre video no ɛna wohwɛ wɔ International Conference Center ne ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ no job fair ɛwɔ Ghana International Conference Center nipa pi ekushia eho na ne si eho enwumbre no. Okay, ntimi nko no abubu acheja kon ne no twetwe nkomo on eho honorable yenhwe the youth yes o man bia ne dache the future of every nation the youth or I say depends on the youth. Certainly. Na Ghana emrantie ne mabawa adwuma sem ne ye school ye bia wo hwe nipa dodo a ewie university ewie polytechnic and other institutions ubia pe adwuma ya na ade ekọ na nimpa yi ye den na enye adwuma ma ye mrantie ne ye babawe Ghana dache fui em say
the kind mechia with T4 this being your maiden political show mechia with T4 nyina na madam was say moso ye moto nsa frame say adwen kakra me wono so no me so me ne motifo emeche na ansana no pacho mame a few minutes and the radio about the insemsemo a course about John Mahama ne kasa no ne this do and die asemi. Just give me a few minutes to comment on.
Okay.
Eye no krese ye nyina se uye panyi e wo fie kra ukasa ho hia. Eye no kre. Ena in politics so enye da bia na wo kasa no ebe kototi. I was say sir. Politics is about emotions as well. And a democratic governance is a process. So no, and sometimes it is a painful process. So you tia sir. You be who say, kase bi wo hɔ a ɛba a ɛhonti. Na ɛhonti a ɛnyɛ afɛ ne yɛbɛtwe ne tan sɛ ɔwia nam. So no, ebi wɔ hɔ a ubu ani gu so. So you can move on. Sa kasa enye sa kasa pape. And yet this is not the first time yatibi. Look, na obri boy ekan. Na me jin say or beka about the language in colonial and post-colonial politics. Kasa tantan pa krofo timi gina platform so ekan. Sa mreni na ya survival ye twem. Ebi wo hɔ a The ama said me in our company and say, Nanado can't all die be die. NDC for so won't be that. I was on radio. Na many Nanado Nejina and Prius. And Nkomo bae. Na Nkomo no, you see, people took part of the conversation. What was it? No, can say. Na downful be na air can say more MPP for. They hear and say, ya trisi can be mun na mu bejane. And also sad amojuni. And the man sa. And no retort to all die be die. So people took part of his conversation and amplified it. Na a ye and na ye can say, it be a one can ye, but let's move on. And na way so by me feel saying kanya asembiasa. We have to learn, say, in all political communication, as painful as our politics is, there will be those mistakes. Neba, we should be bold and matured enough to move on. Look, soccer ya kobo matcha has no kotoko. Yanga say ene matchi e do and die. And no chile say ya ko show bi kutupa wa pako say onye bibi. You see, ya kasa ni bi wo ha aye loose. The word silly, don't be silly. It is no insult. But catching a gun and he said, don't be silly. What monsieur? It is no insult. So no. And we adopting language are sometimes a creative confusion for us. The word bloody fool. Me papa we also we are bloody fool sabna walker. On cancer we are bloody fool. Or say a sabna walker no a bloody fool. But it has lost its meaning. All I want to emphasize is this. Obi fumukumwa yem fumunya. Don Mahama, in the context, it made me feel so one can ye. But Ghana pa ye timu. Ye hear sebini. And then the mabunasa line. Epejuma. So if we had spent this whole day, ye can all die be die, do or die. If we had spent this whole day, in Mabura Juma, it would have been more profitable for this nation. And time one, ya spend it on sa same way for this whole day. I bet to us such an. So you spend this time no at to journey about said the beya, the mabunu mokosa line and neck. One benye juma, it would have been time better spent for this nation. And to name any be a while. And ye hear some, ye say, ye near is say, ye near fat, ye near say, near fata. So no. So for me, we are distracting ourselves with these things. Of course, a saber rattling. Elections a beba. But elections a beba o she umabuna ya saline. Now we'll see the whole day, 24/7. Do or die one seb and a yang as a nation. Ye bekan. Na akayen kakra.
Okay. Honorable Boachi Ejako and the Neno Chichin Komo Enumbre Punch. Jumadi our Kessben television and on Kessben radio. Yere Embrantewa and Maba youth. Job.
Asim here pa a was say Ghana Funa a dadwini. So what Bobra Edru baby? No juma free one sa. And yet a titi to said ye a brantia na a baba we beer. Yayan yodium seko school kosia dear. No usia dear and a bebu wenye jumapa. Aye. Na wako na wawie university. Na mfie num otifie. Onye juma. It destroys their sense of self. The self-respect. Sabi, bema wedi 30 34 na still oto maame so na ono ne kɔ ne ba ɛna ɔtɔma wudi a wankasa no ɛma ebuo bi efiri wo ho ɛna ɛma wontumi nhyɛ abrabɔ no ase yie because abrabɔ ahyɛseɛ no yɛde dwɛɛtɛ ɛna hyɛseɛ wokɔ haidan wokɔtɔ emu mpa a wobɛda so ne nkanka sɛ wokɔgye obi aware obi ba aware ɛbɛto nso sɛ ei na wokɔ no kora ha ɔbaa no kora yɛmfa ma enti mmabunu adwuma yɛ asɛm no deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛfa no te sɛ yɛ world cup na yɛn nyinaa yɛbobo aban biara wɔ kwan a anaa adwene a ɔfa so ɛde ka sɛ medaa ne sei anaa mede to ne sei a ɛna adwuma yɛ den ɛbɛba because in economics you are told to say employment is called derived demand. Derived demand na kyerɛ sɛ obi hia biribi enti na ɔbɛfa wo sɛ dwuma yɛ ni factors of production ɛyɛ 9 land asase capital dwetire labor adwumayɛfoɔ ɛna entrepreneur wa wabɔ otiri mu pɔ sɛ wohyɛ adwuma bi ase no saa nneɛma fo yi ɛne ɛkeka bom ɛne ɛde yɛ production enti labor ɛyɛ one of them enti sɛ adwumayɛni adwuma ɔno ɔkɔ bi adwuma no ɔno na bɛ decide sɛ ɛsiane sɛ mekɔ yɛ wei nti mehɛ adwumayɛfoɔ saa decision making no ɛno ɛna kyerɛ sɛ party wei bɛfa ha anaa party wei bɛfa ha sɛ woyɛ socialist a wo sɛ adwuma nyinaa ɛne production assets nyinaa no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ ɔman ne dea enti nkroma time adan workers brigade ne ɛso a wɔmagum sɛ wɔyɛ den sɛ ɔkɔ workers brigade yɛtua ne ka Buzia any right of center political parties no so kyerɛ sɛ dabi aban deɛ wona wo make sure sɛ mmara ne ne adeɛ nyinaa yɛahyehyɛ you create a level playing field na private sector ɛna nkɔyɛ investment na private sector na ɛkɔyɛ investment so a wo aban no wo need direct influence on labor outcomes enti yɛn nyinaa yɛ ntimi nka sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛadwene bɛkɔ benkrom ba prɛko pɛ ne ayɛ ne sei anaa yɛ ne sei party biara manifesto ɔkyerɛ ɛkwan kora a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔcreate adwuma na no na temamufoɔ gyina so ɛde to aba sɛ si party wei si yɛ ne sei a ɛno na de adwuma bɛba party B so yɛ ne sei ne yɛhwɛ mu a yɛdane yɛde to nsɛnea ni a party B foɔ deɛ ɛna yɛgye to mu a ɛbɛboa yɛ so they vote that way now move vote so we should allow party B to implement nhyehyɛ a wɔn de aba no yɛmmoa wɔn na wɔn implement at this point deɛ nneɛma kakra wɔ hɔ a aban bitumi ayɛ te sɛ deɛ mekaeɛ no production process no capital any labor ɛna land yɛmfa nsɛ land no deɛ wɔ hɔ yɛmfa nsɛ entrepreneurship no deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ na kyerɛ sɛ aka labor any capital na economics ana broni bɛka sɛ production no wobɛtumi ayɛ no capital intensive kyerɛ sɛ wode machines ɛna ɛbɛyɛ anaa labor intensive wode manpower ɛna ɛbɛyɛ ɛwɔ sɛ aban timi hyehyɛ mmara bi sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a entrepreneur no ɔbɛ prefer sɛ ɔde manpower na ɛbɛyɛ you can do it through taxes so no you can say wo lawyer also ubetimi afa nipa 10 right ana odi machine baako ɛna ɛbɛyɛ adwuma no so it's either one machine or nipa 10 but wo no So who agrees over for nipa no? Obia over fano, yabema tax rebate. But oka say, oko for machine, yabe tax on the machine. And no for so, ema ufa nipa. So the way government policy, ebetimi ahye tax arrangements no, will favor say yemfa manpower nye ana yemfa capital. It is say ye akwan. Of course, akwan ni bi wo ho a uhia machines. But dodo no wo ho a the complement of labor ana nipa dodo a obefa wo mo no. Etimi boa. Enti I was say saa niema no e na trans na ehye. Again, omo aligning opinion a me hwe. Omo pobi na fa omo adwuma. Bibia ni wa ye kire ye mabunu. Ye titie bia ni wa ye de tete wo mo. Se wankasa no nimdie eni nyankopon akyedi adom bia ode adom wo no fa ye bibi ma wo ho. Mekai say neat fufu. Neat fufu. Boys born New Jersey na shasio.
Okay.
Omo ye miensa. Omo nyina koye chemistry e wo Fairleigh Dickinson University. Boys, omo ye omo nyadwuma. Omo titifie e na binumu eye parking lot na binumu kan taxi ni ade. E do obje eti chemistry ayekosua ye pay. Aye sorry aye difufu edi. Ye timi fa ya dwene enke kam. That's how they started off. Right? Now it's big business. Minim se wahunu tabaka pepe. Tabaka. Ano so sa obi hwa se na mekwa na me ansa na ye tu aba America ni edi we kurase eno de aye tabaka eno odwiri hu ska sa mrante ne maba we nyina omo salan omo ni daso no se obi abia dwuma na ye be ono so ko fill application enya dwuma ni bi I can tell you that nipa dodo egu hoi adwuma ye available 5% to kurenya. Ghana Army almost apply for maybe 450 recruits. Almost over 50,000 applicants. Police, security services in there. They are almost recruited in the 500, 400. Constantly, applications are almost in the 50,000s. It means to say, a domino wom gwa bontia pay juma no. E so sne a juma a buying betimi diama. A buying die na ho din se ono ankasa be fa nipa dodo no enhye da no so sa. E private sector no. Enti e was say ye hwe two things. E kwan kora ye best support the private sector. No more tre won shim. Na sa wo tre wo hie mu so a enya machines na wo kofa be ye adwuma na mmom nipa labor e na wo kofa be ye adwuma. The second thing I was say ye ni ko ho say ye entity ye de ma ye mabunu ye mrante ne ye mabawa e den ye betimi a kire wo mo na nyankopon akyede a wo de akye wo adwene ni nimde eni ahoden no de no mo so betimi dia ye say instead say me ko saline apa obi adwuma no de na me ametimi aye anya mensa manu aduane. Those are the key issues. I was say to me this is a start, but it is not a big part of the solution we should be looking for. Numbers nehu numbers nehu na menyi ni say booths a ewo ho no any company say buy no they have the opportunity or the capability say sa domi omo fa wo.
One former president Mahama Beyadwin said Ghana yedru bibia yehia say yenya national dialogue yemfro bia ne ensin konwa na yenhwe kwan a yebefa so a yebenya adwuma ama the teeming unemployed youth e Ghana.
You see, adwintoatoa bia ye esan say nyansa entebo kroso enti se ye nyina ye ka se ye hia semini ye koda nani enti ye nyina ye ntoato adwene na ye nhwe ekwan kura ye faso a saa ye kona na ebe free ye so a eya de papa and min can say we free hentino because sebe obia so wadwin kakra obetimi de aboa enti eno de mefo so. Now what we have to be careful about is enche near politicizing niema ansana yebekwa akọ jeja no conference biase no I was here making sure say there is a solid research on unemployment and employment possibilities in Ghana. Nimdifo atrase apensem mu atro aye hon krata ne nwuma enti yakose yekotoato adwene a na nkoye se memre so me na me yewe e na memre so me concept debi the discussion ebegina research ayaye no so ne hu se research kire se ana nhwehwemu kire se ye disika ko hye agriculture mu ana manufacturing mu eno na beboa yen a na no research no nkire ne yekodi akire enye obi ni tobe ana ni aginim bi ene yekoginim enti eno na wo say make ye conscious say adequate preparation is made before such a conference takes place. And yes, ekoye tobe and na NDCO and na MPPO and na ye time ye ni say na momo time there be emwa
Yene eye Honorable Boache Ejakon Edetwitwin Komo Enwumbre special edition of Punch coming to you from the studios Zanane Boatin Studios in the Greater Accra region of Republic of Ghana. Aseda Twin Towers call our ocean live our Kessben television ocean live our Facebook live ocean our YouTube and I would say 93.3 ocean 92.9 Enwumbre special guest Honorable Boache Ejako. Yes, kwan ben as people you bet me I build Ghana together. I bet me a kind of boom. Na ya shishe Ghana. Na Ghana so atumi adiye. Ejuma honsem ena yabobosu. But how do we build Ghana and bind Ghanaians together? Honorable Ghana for ewo hope. West Africa for ewo sa abibrema omo de omani eto Ghana. Enim se o Ghana de ohwe Africa ohwe wiase afana mpo a ye ka Africa ye ka West Africa obiase o Ghana shining example. Now kwamben ena talent enyame edi amaye de wo fam ye nim de na bibia ye betumi akeka boma ebema yetimi a build Ghana senia nka ye pe no.
Ye mekanin say Ghana for no etrimude bi efaye
abreben
etrimude bi faye right from independence as if say yesu nipa bi ma Africa da. Yes, we had done well and he said share before our independence movement now. British colonial system Omo pe nipa akọ other colonies a. Omo fa Ghana for Gold Coast for. Ena French for no so no. Omo pe nipa akọ other area. Omo fa Benin. Dahome for. Cause almost no more school pa. Enti e kame ye se ye wonim de sin obia. The African Civil Service was built largely by A.L. Edu. On a set Ghana Civil Service. He was part of Omwa UN Civil Service structure. On Kanhu no set here. That's why we have Edu Lodge. And we had top civil servants, Richard Akwe, Bruni Phillips, and all of them. Na ema yitrimu ye yende. Enti ye jin said no ano. Eni ye kon down. Ye kon down. Ne binum so efa won ho adwene. Sa trimu de no a ese yen no. Ama other countries bebre apaye ho. Yes, sorry, I say near Korea. In fact, at independence, we were ahead of Korea. We had the same standard of living as Spain. Malaysia num de nom guechi. Trimude any etranwa no more bepayo. Say Rwanda is doing better than us. Kenya is doing better than us. Enti was say a trans in ye bi say who say. A dear pa and a buy in tia ye jeja ye home ma a fire sisan. That's the first thing. The second thing I will see beside say, what kind of a country do we want? Ye say ye pe achichiri o maya o my being pa ni e pese e chichiri ma ye ho ni ye nchirima. Yes, santias yes. Obia timamuni bia has equal rights. Ebinum nsini bi. Enti ye chichiri o my dia. E was se obia no timi dru bedwem. Na obia so nyantias yes. They have a responsibility towards building this country. So we are creating the basis for a nation. O my bia no answer ne bechichire. E de botae enom de si won ani so. Ana de na twetwe won mo ebemben won ho. Ma om yese e fe de ye o man. Let me use a few examples. The word asante. I see it say. Asante. We share the baby. Esa inti. Esa inti. For the purpose of waging war. Nkro ebusuya kuonum ne ade ni nyina hwa. Womu dan womu ni a denchirebu afom so. Womu dan womu ni benkumu a akwamu ebu afom so. Na womu hu say to survive and not to be slaves to other people. Just womu come hu bom. Na womu ni akwamufo ene denchirafo de si ani. Na womu ji womu hu fa ahode. Enti womu ka bom no. Abeye nations sin na eye esa nti. So na eye esa nti. Again, Ghana heya no. Gold Coast. So wosha from the Aborigines protection right to our independence. Na ye nyina edru baby a yajiatum. Say independence de e was seba. Kwesi koko e was soko. ɛno ma kwan ma wɔn a wɔn dwene saa ne nyinaa ɛde wɔn differences ɛto nkyɛn. Right? And that is how come you unya all kinds of people joining the UGCC. Canaan Hall, 4th August 1947. Say, yen kam mum, yen fair differences on tunchain. Yen kam mum, na yen pam kwasikoko because John Mensa Saba no ye nina ankusi aga. Independence, fa hu DNT. Nipa no edi won tio kwotwere baabi ema omo ka bomu ema effectively between 47 and 49 na kwasi kokko ate ase se eye den osoko. It was purposeful, it was dynamic. Afei trimu dekro ye nyati ase se kwasi kokko ate ase se okono kade bodamfo bia nam ne kwan obia penentem obia pe mfenimu once we got independent, even by the time we got independence, we had started falling apart. And once we got independent, we completely fell apart as a nation. But bia ensi ni soa ediye nyina etwe nyina kabom. There is a concept called impelling purpose. Impelling purpose. Na no kire se e de na ye betimi e de city mamufu ani so. Atwe won nyina adwene. Won nyina ahoden. Won nyina won pepper. Ni won nyina won sunsum abedi saa ade nachi. Se saa de ni e di akire omanyi betumpon. An impelling purpose. It's not about many way ebo ebusia, and it's not about many way free mame kro, and now muja kro. Bibi kakrebi na me pa kind, but it's eluding me. The thing is, the most important thing is this. Pacho, just give me 1 minute.
Honorable Boache Eja Kondiane no etwetwe nkomo enwumbre former Minister of Energy, former Vice President New York Bank. Yene no etwetwe nkomo enwumbre as a special guest Punch Jumadi eso ye say how do we build Ghana together na amagana so yedi iye.
Pacho, let me quote extensively in English. We say a program, but yet Viviani a tree words no atoms a minimum tree word. Or say the state is not the spontaneous coming together of men and women united by blood ties. The state begins when groups naturally divided find themselves obliged to live together. The obligation is not of brute force, but implies an impelling purpose, a common task which is set before the dispersed group. The state is therefore a plan of action and a program of collaboration, right? There is therefore much ingenuity in the well-known political emblem by Saavedra Fajardo of the state. The emblem is an arrow beneath which is written, it either rises or falls. Fajardo or a philosopher be or see state be an emblem. It is a giant. Na a giant sino ya chro, it either rises or it falls. Either a bekosro and a betia. Na sichre say state no enye stationary. Samuya munieme ya e peja. Samuya nya munieme ye so a tishi. Na the one I read before no say o mai bia ni wa eye busuakuo. Wonya o mai bia wo wiase ha e busua baako. ana agona fo nko ana breakthrough fo nko ana such that be manfra ne duru baby a wo mo se ya fa plan anka mum anye bibia asem wato ye.
So in our context say in fact say 1992 baby I didn't know abedri na wona wo hwehwe saa hwehwe no e wo anisuade hunu bi ene ye keka bom si o yemfa nye directive principles of state policy a ko kan a ye botaye ne be kan ya bom ne ye anisuade hunu wi ye keka bom anka ende a ye ti we bi anka ye koye nimpa jie eden na ama said ya kan se Kenya for okọ anim kakra senyen eden na ama Rwanda omaya omo face war go through omo kọ anim eden na ama yen ntumi ndu
bibia experience ekire de obeye
ye den na wosie
meba Rwanda ye ken se ni nua ne Burundi they all call through the same horrible wars. But Burundi the omansia de enfrimu. Anteboy omuti omoda dem. Emma ingerunguza the sansam phone a two and one or two asoron the odiwukoe. But Rwanda for the young people of Rwanda decided to say sansam no a two omno. Sune omu meant to bio. Omo baboso esinkiti said the ewoso omu ye biara omo beye se ne beye Rwanda etwem no ensibio. Kenya has gone through similar. Look, Nigeria went to a civil war. What did they learn out of it? Nothing. Yen Ghana for no de bia meka say we have not hit rock bottom. Ghana for ye tri ye nyame doye asamun to ye mpa dasao they said ye a to ye nuanu mo Ivory Coast ana a to ye nuanu mo Nigeria Biafra war asam ento Ghana for pada enti ye konda ho but enisa asam to ye ansana yaka say e was say tenase imprempren News a reason a cononym. Koka ye wo radio solo and what to say the ne can say for 24/7 we've just talked about do or die. When our children are lined up looking for jobs, media me feel say as people yen impelling purpose yen fa butai nine enum si eniso
o kan say yen hefo
Ghana for nyina o
ye be na esa bi go me de
hwe
ye se yen koto aba
da bi enya ba
mako sala matoma aba
te no kre pa no kre o koto aba do edi enti na so beto ama ana bi
e bia ne manifesto wa kan se matoma koma so
ana sika bi odema wo hwe me kabo baby agrofosio but sometimes your language is too strong. A cry to me. Ye mi chrome hina. Ye missing ye head of state.
I didn't.
I will come to that. But that's ye mi chrome hina. Many dear chile. Say ye head of state. Send ye bear de she bi ene bedi mikro makonya. Na nye 2x4 bia or no onye dishia ye nimbe bio free. We pay more attention to that than head of state. Party bi ma che obi bi kaka adentina ye to aba anadwo ye be to aba. Na krom wa ye yiri didi ye chemo wa ha ne ye we wa nipa no a oje mo no. Anti o to ama A or B no. Oje o dache ho. Oje wo mandan kwa ama ho. So we I was say everybody in this country. I was say ye peja ye tika say baby ade no kon emoyen enti se yesi manifesto ni ehwa yemfi yeni se tankers ni ohwa nkurase ni make sure say manifesto no a ya tworo enu na ye de to yaba si ekodi nkiti achi ni ekodi nsasa one ntema bi a ye de ma ye chi a ye betram sa enti ye nyinara no enye every citizen of this country must ask ourselves to say a day pa and there was a meti memuni meye a boa of mining cancro yan fa niema be enai enum bi nsie ni so education, healthcare and sanitation, roads and highways, irrigation and agriculture, and national security. O de yan fa 5 say ye nyina ye de adwin ebe koso na ya pressure all the political parties say niema hia ye nie enye all die be die na do or die nye no na hia ye employment hia ye enti mo a mo beka nyansasema fa employment mo ne ebeto aba mam say ye nyina temamefo yesi nkiti eye pempen so na cross saa ne ye beye no a you begin to see a change.
Unsusu say leadership.
Yes.
Because political philosophers that can say but modern trends obusha adomaka say who differences our country A, country B. Na A B in terms of resources then there may be a more the difference a leadership
in management principle be all it says to say leadership is cause, everything is effect. No, leadership is cause, everything is effect. Say over 2 countries the exact same resources, exact same people. Na bako leader bako adwini won trim bako adwini ni trim a country adwini wo leader ni trim a betum ponse country adwini because leader no na boa you see o so be a leader and now oto abama obi so me you leader wo se wo boa o mine japade nyina ahye sa nipa kro no nsa ye nipa ye ka sa japade no ho fam agudie ka ho enframa ye ho me ka ho bibia ewo o man mu no o boa ahye sa nipa kro no nsa na wasu pretend wa hweso e de adidwuma se ne beba se ne beya o man no benya ho mfaso atumpo na ode ko hye obi a sadwiam binsa ode babro so no ode babro enti leadership is cause enti na efie abusua kra no ye hwe obi a nani da ho oye badwumba odwene nchirima ho nyese in his 80s afa no oton abusua nsase nemo okra ahyehyɛ nneɛma sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a n'akyi abusua no ebetumpon. It's the same thing. So leadership is cause, everything is effect. Na yeti ememu hanus. We also have to pay attention. Say when ye di adhesion nsa. Enye se obi begina ho kasa ya na no ano no. Nipa kro ebra ben no abo. Ntete ben no nyaye. Ahombrase ben no wo. Sa niema no ohwa no akase asemasi. Ene ye de manu a eyeye. Ye abusua panyi wo ye fia saa niema ni nyina ye hwe o. Ye hwe sa wan ne ye de akire gya no ana wan ne ye de hye ne nsa abusua no betumpon. Na se wo fie wo busua wani di akire wo hwe na omamu ni nyina efa wo ho no eno so wo nhwa na wa na do ho obo ho abro enti e wo say ye niko ho ne make sure say look at the end of the day Ghana has all the resources nyankopon wa mo Ghana etrimoden wa ni ye hwemmo o ma yen de e wo so de ma yen ye so ene ye de ne ye de aye de said the idea bibi say am fanye bibi. It all depends on the kind of leaders that we choose for ourselves.
Abono nkrapa onsima aduasanai punch jumadi so our Kessben television Ocean and our society our Kessben radio 3.3 Osan 80 our 2.9 and a special guest Honorable Boache Ejako and then no twitwe and komo then and a bonding together as people a bit me aboa na Ghana yetumi adiye na sen so follow ya ekosoa adwumayefo embrantewa ene Ghana for no bi start bisa say eye den eda leaders we animatical from article 71 of his holders ena omsa by the omo ye sure omo saying the ordinary person it is an etie dia edu abato a ye beje na ye betumi age afiri won ho na wonko di won article 71 na hu se etwe yensan
Sebim preduasa enkoda adwene Miss Remeka Article 71 nipa no ni dika nyono na ye ne nhihye ma no enye se kwantempon so kronfo bi ena ogina kwantempon no ohwim nkrofo ne ma ya ne aye nhihye ne ye di ama won
o ka say ya hwan ni o mo kan say o mo koye sa constitution the ordinary person article 71 na say eda o mo koye ye no de ahim na say ne implement
Victor Usumami no nye educated woman na nini so a shit anopa bia no autographic no akogina agona baby lorry station was say so we free wiamoase ene asaman baby junction no one no the graphic gina ho just who saw a crutch ni obe chiwa mo aka graphic na chiri mo chire nsisia unchire no mo anko e obisasa na aka say do ko school ye dey if we don't know we ask yentimi pleaded the fifth say yentiase ena yenim ene mento ene yenka say omutimi to abape ene omo akọ school is that the right thing? No, it will be totally wrong because obia nyankopon abon or the adwene bi to wutri o emfasuo bi ma omanya odi wuto. Look, Article 71 into omu even if they are wrong, so we will also want to be wrong. Is that the argument? In Satia nyina nyepew. Me Bank of New York. I can tell you, say, as vice president, 2 of my subordinates no muji pay say. 2 people working under me no muji pay say me. Why? Because they are traders. One was a stock trader. The other was a foreign exchange trader. Na afibiano womu trading activity sika edeba bank mu maybe $100 million. No produce $100 million. No we won't produce $100 million. Now by GPS. You see, they have a different system of measuring productivity. Let us even assume, say, Article 71.4 are wrong. 2 things. we can mount pressure to change it. Or if they are wrong, we don't also insist that we'll be wrong. Or mine no enkwanimo. Me sha say me can say democracy a process. And sometimes it's a very painful process. But say no ni agya tum say de be adwuma dia. We have to maneuver our way gradually and patiently. Look, democratic countries are who and no more enjoy. Yes, I know you. They've gone through their pain. But they understood that they had to live with their pain and walk through it and transcend the pain.
As ye de no che.
Ghana, your democracy there how many years? 30 years.
Yeah, were examples PI bit me sua papa na film ya peke papa de akoye.
You see, sa su any ban ye pen in tem no any ye no. Obi o ha Oshemi, I have worked at the Bank of New York. I worked at the Bank of New York for 25 years. My total working experience, esini obi age, and so sani pakrono, they may me one also at the same time. Ya penyaman tem do. It is only in the dictionary that the word success comes before work. Everywhere else, work comes before success. It's only in the dictionary. And now, who says success? A dikayan sana work aba. And to be beyond yenya wabutre, nyanko pon kra bore or born na dieno. Kobeti me abuwiasi yina dakro. Muslims obviously kum fire kum. Kotimika said, let it be a wiasi yina ma born one day. So yes, I know ye no. Oto no boase, eshi share ni wiasi. Na ya betine mu a ya pese yesu ya pese yeto ya boase eshi share niama. Democracy, practicing democracy, however imperfect, for 30 years. Ebi no mu aye no so many years. Yes. Ye betimi ale esuan shortcuts be free. But nya ho pepre.
Na yen see a black star of Africa. Yen ene ekoje independence kane e den de binuma bisan ye ho na yen we chi.
E na me ka kire so e trimude. Trimuda ama henkan enwie san 7.
Ghana future.
I believe we have a very bright future. Ghana has a very, very bright future. Oshe resources, natural resources are you. Oshe human resources and human capital you. See the opepa ebe kani nyina bom. Near the abutre ahyehyɛ nneɛma ebesi yie nansi yɛde trimude ɛne frakadam ɛne trimuden ɛna bɛhyehyɛ nneɛma ɛne poor leadership ɛna bɛhyehyɛ nneɛma da biara no ni esunti ni epori ni esunti ni epori Ghana. If you look around the world, in my career, I was responsible at the peak of my career for 120 markets. I have seen countries with much less than what we have do much more than we are dreaming of. And not let me say, potential no. Akase de ye nyina be pempen so na kro. Akase we want a nation. Into the Mr. Say, what kind of a nation do we want? If we say ye pe biara sa, and ye betrem biara sa. But say nyina sinkiti said there be yankasa ya brabom ya mada kwama any enchirima yie dienti ye beba boso ama esiye yi a lawyer nkanye den kra I have this full faith and confidence in this country and the people of this country that we can do it.
We can do it.
As they say in Spanish, si podemos. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Si podemos. Yes, we can. Abo eye no krapa onsima aduanan miensa punch jumadi so ena wo hwe enwumbre Kessben television uti or Kessben radio 93.3 usain 89.2.9 enwumbre a special guest yene honorable Boache Ejako ena hwehwe enkomo Ghana kwamben ena ye faso a ye chichire oman ye koyanim Bebuana Ghana yetimi adiye mo messages no unfortunately no Facebook messages enkwana yebetumi akan so as we progress yebekan Facebook messages no ama enwumbre mo adwenkyere mo nsusuye no masembisa no ensuso aba djubade no yekoye nimpa yeba yinima no na ono abo yehwe ebi susu se politicization ena ekum yen bibia na ya politicizing no and politicization no say aye we die eye sei aye we die eye sei ye twia da revitevite sam eno na aye bein ena etwi yen sanyichi sana hu no
Debbie. Yes, there is some level of politicization, but what is politics? Politics say the wu si hunu bibi no nyesa na yonko isi hunu obententi ase kwan ba so na simesi so ate ase kwan ba so enti saafo mienu obia e kire na dwen ekwan kra of pese of faso edin hihye bi ba ma oman ni diye enya de bone. So, enya de bone. Sa argument politicization ene ko fa union government by. Ebi a watifo bebre wo a wo mo nte kurada.
Ejani oba ne hon kronkron.
Eno aso ene de one party state eba. So political parties, in fact, if you read the early political history of Africa, Wadada Nabudere, the African socialists led by Seda Senghor, Julius Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah, Modibo Keita, all of them. Argument and say political parties divide us. People follow political parties because of their tribes. Therefore, we don't need political parties. We need one party. But you see, when they made the decision, then they decided, say, they must be the head of that one political party. I don't know if more before from. And in the process, a lot of harm came to Africa. A champion time, Otu Buzia. Oh, na eso lamte no money sapon kuma no akoshe nachi union government ye nyina nkabo mu aban political party politicization and na gu man eno union government ni a champion aban a champion bebe de ko wie. It has also been the argument for military governments. So politics is not good for us. Before there, just say and you're good for us. I'm a bin more into military government. And every military government in Africa has been founded on this notion. Say politics and you're good for Africans. What is it? Politics simply means to say, hello, if you cry with him, no. So we be sat or you know, must say, Nadia, and ye bedi with ya. Obi a ona dwene. But nyom na you chop money nti obi aka na no to. But ko obi timi you chop money a obeba ne aduane a ya nua sifio be na ya nanum obi edi ne de. That is not the problem. The problem is that yankasa no yesu ne ye ban bi ye payen ko ye de. It must be my way or no way. Second, again, ebinum so ubi so obi pa say a dear pa intino or join political party. Onya sembi anka nkyere wo. Odim say yo. Enti yankasa no e wo se take your time ni ebi say ho say dey na ye pe ama ye man. Sie nyina agitum say mmabuno dwuma hiyan ya. Eni e pelida na dwuni mu do about mmabuno dwuma. Sie say ye ma school hiyan ya. Ni e boboso aboa ema ye ma school ayeyi. Nya fe na free SHS no free HS. You see, say ye ntimi define niema ehia yen as a people. Bibi kitwa bia ni asom ni etwene tan. Enne de ya so mo twene tan pa masa. In the scale of things and someone ekos wo krume. Do we need 24 hours 24/7 to discuss this? But it's say yentimi emfa botaiti trubin si ye ni so. Yentimi mfa botaiti trubin si ye so ye ni so ye nyina ya giatum se. Ye de ya hoden ye nsunsum ye nimde ni bibia ebehjem. Ama ye diye wo saa niemam. We are easily distracted. And it is the distraction that a lot of people then focus on and say politicization. And the absence of politicization is one party state. And a political party. Now, one party state is one party and a base are one. And a whiny edition. You won't be paying. We shouldn't go that way again.
Punch was so egusa uti wosan ehwe ewo Kessben television enwumbre yene honorable Boache ejakon na etwetwe enkomo yedwen yeman Ghana ho na yahwe se den de bitimi ama Ghana yakan ye ho aboma yebitimi ama oman no nsoso adiye wadwen kire wo nsusuye ene wasembisa a wode aba Yebekin kind ewo aye Facebook live when I was sharing Facebook live na yenshe their Evans enin tutuka obuase or say lawyer Ghanaians are not ready to do or die president like John Mahama. He must retract and apologize to Ghanaians for his violent comment immediately. As John Mahama should know, due to free education, Ghanaian youths are enlightened today. No youth will do or die for him to become president again to mess up things. Okay, so my regards to the hard-working DC Honorable Faustina Abisa Obuasi East. Kwaku Baku Jr. says, John Mahama do or die campaign is not a campaign message, but in 2024 election, I want John Mahama to bring his children to the polling station to supervise the election, because do or die campaign is very, very dangerous for people to lose their lives while you and your children will be at home. Oganwili Asante Bekwai says, the lawyer, former President Mahama wants attention because is outmoding because of the good works Nanado is doing. All Ghanaians' attentions are on him. Nanado, kudos to Nanado. Francois de Francois says, okay. Kwaku Bako Jr. says, when Honorable Ejako speaks, I learn a lot from him. May God bless him for us. Stephen Oponkwatin says, lawyer, please help us beg Mr. President to pay our money. It's been 5 months now. We, the youths in afforestation, we have not received our salary. Please. Okay. Kwakuba Kujina said, please, Ghanaians see the meaning of do or die. Persist even if death is the resource. John Mahama election is about campaign, not war. Lawyer, thank you. Ameya Boating sense as this one. Prince also says, Ghanaian youth deserve better. The environment is not supporting the youth. Give the youth support and you will see the best out of them. Bells, help me wish Sandra Otudako and Ellen Pokuya the best of luck and success in their WASI exam. Okay. Manuel Asari says, lawyer, I'm watching your show. Honorable is talking facts. Kudos to you guys. Okay, Awura James says, Honorable, may God bless you. Watching you live from Bankpama in West District. You may would the Krubia would be TV say baby crow. Dino Mamonia Monfanchemi. Oga Willie says, can't NDC get another flag bearer apart from former President John Mahama? Emmanuel Pro says, why you guys stop uploading ads on YouTube for us living in abroad? We can't watch it live on Facebook. Well, the technicians, over to you. I'm sure we'll have to do something about it. This man says, Kwame lockdown. Tornado says, I don't see anything wrong about the statement do or die be die cry ubikai. Okay. Kwakuba Junior says Honorable Ejako is a political messiah. Julius Caesar says Honorable Ejako, this is wisdom. Thumbs up. Jocelyn Ajiman says kudos. Adams Mujib says, watching you live from WA, best leadership and deliberations. Nana Boachi Yadom says, good evening to you, lawyer. I'm enjoying the show this evening. I will urge your Ghanaians to put all our differences aside and help in building our motherland because we only have one Ghana. Prince Kwabra Boachi, a teacher at Mofra Fadring in Tepa Municipality. Sheda Franklin says, I'm watching you live, big bro. Okay. Charles Odru Jamfi says, watching you live from Ahafo. And Latif says, good evening to you, lawyer, watching you live. Okay, other messages, PSA reload them and let's see. Punch Jumadi and our song Egusua Uti. Punch Jumadi and our sign Shayim. Joseph Gordon and Cancer says, in fact, Honorable is making great move, but this education is indeed on all our districts and regions, former stations, and our tertiary institutions. Prince Abdul says, eloquent presentation by my mentor, Honorable Boache Ejako, the man with vision, extremely proud of you. Prince Abdul Halim Idrus says, watching you live from Upper West region, and you have a strong forces looking up to you. Shall pay you a visit soon. Hill Selassie says, sending this one from Gossip. I am advising the youth of Ghana not to do or die for any politician or political party in 2024 elections because your precious life is more than and important than any political party. Greetings to the incoming Ahafo regional organizer, Asiedu aka Nanadu. Hey Selassie from Gosso says, okay, I've read your message somewhere. Yusuf Afolabi says, this man is very, very good. Okay, other messages. This one says, Honorable, may God bless you, watching you live from, okay, the name, okay, this one says, can't NDC get another flag? But I'm sure I've read this one. Okay, other messages coming. We'll find time to read them. We left with just 2 minutes. Wow. Honorable. So soon it's just left with 2 minutes. So I'll give the 2 minutes to you. Your final message to Ghanaians, and then we'll draw the curtain on the program.
Lawyer, say the meeting me aka etwato a chere Ghana for. They say yenyi yehuni, believe in ourselves. A face so yankai say a jumadin ene no kre ene din puntuba. Tie nyina emfa dwene entu ye hofo. Say in our own small way. De wosi ye bia eboa ye man eboa ye ho no. Sa adekodie no ene ebeye. Me ntwetwe ye ni hwe se we enya we na we na ye we. Yankasa ye mbo ye trimopo. Ne de adwumaden ne nokre eboa. I am ever hopeful that we will regain our status as the Black Star of Africa.
Patton West, Honorable Boachi Ejako Enyumbre has been our special guest on Punch. This evening maiden edition from Aye and Crying Kumasi Natimbiana, Yeno Ediko Babyane, and so ye Efrin Crying Ediko Babyane, and Nitrogen Como Enyumbre. Send your more messages. I must send it by. I'm sure, sir. The opportune time they be signing about. There's a lot that we can get from him. Madam Wasipa, ye sir, Enyumbre, Mwenyabre, and Yatna Ebisi Sabri. Honorable Boache Ejako Ebeda na Sipa ye se yeto yensa frɛ no wenya bre oba na yetimedi jumai wona efro Honorable Baba Jamal lawyer Obri Boahen ene Reverend Bufa nyina eda mu nyina ase wona ohyehyɛ jumadi a de bra mu nyina so so ye de ase da PSC ede ma one meeting ede Ohene Gyan. Lawyer, thank you, and I'll say thank you too. Yeah, the Jumadi no ebeso hache say abo enondu. Nia sorry so nyankopon nya aduma. Na what you said nde yebesan yaba nia betrans nia somo. Ewo Kessben television and on Kessben radio. Nyame enkam ho makramo. Okay, so yeah, sorry Jumadi no eso na ye kai mo say yeah, sorry eso a.
Lawyer, thank you.